Hey everybody, I have a little pro tip for you. So, if you want to enjoy Ahsoka, if you want to enjoy Mandalorian Season 3, just watch The Acolyte and then go back and watch those shows, and suddenly they're a whole lot better. I'm not lying. I just tried it, it works. All right, so we have Acolyte, it's over, it's done, thank God. And this was episode 8. So I'm gonna have spoilers. So you've been spoiled. So episode 8 basically is setting up a second season of The Acolyte. And they're basically telling us who they're going to ruin. They're going to ruin Darth Plagueis, the Wise, and they're going to ruin Master Yoda. Yep, no doubt about it. So this week's little cut to when I say like and subscribe, this is true. I actually have an iPhone with a little AI thing on it. It's not very good, but I talked into it and I said, create sexy lesbian Jedis, as if I was going to do the Acolyte, everyday Eric's version. And no lie, this is the truth. These are the images it created. All right, so I know most of you do not watch the Acolyte. You just come here and you want me to go through it because I can save you a lot of time, because you don't have to watch the show. And I am going to have 2 clips for you in this video. One clip of Plagueis, it's 2 seconds, and one clip of Yoda, the 2 seconds you get of each. So stay tuned. It's not worth waiting for, but I'd appreciate it if you did. All right, so all right, this episode starts off with Osha wearing Smilo Ren's mask, and there's a lot of heavy breathing, and I was getting a little turned on, I'm not going to lie. And then Osha has visions of May killing Sol without a weapon. And then Sol and May are on Brendok, and Sol hid from the Jedi last week, but this week he's going to turn on his communicator and summon the Jedi this week. We're going to get a lot of this. Someone does something last week, and then they this week do something completely different. May stuns Jedi Master Sol, but she does not kill Sol. No, she does not. She says, "See you in hell." And May is no Han Solo, and May is definitely no Juan Solo, being Andor. It's just inconsistent. I don't know. She's killed all the Jedi, and now she's got Sol dead to rights, and she won't kill him. Okay. Sol then chases May through, get this, an asteroid field. I will say this asteroid field looked different than other Star Wars asteroid fields. It's basically like, think of the ring around Saturn. It's like they were flying through that, and their ships were just getting worked. And it's like, what's the point? Like, why do you got to fly through the ring and get your ship all roughed up? Can't you just, like, let May go through the ring, but, like, wait outside the ring for her instead of smashing up your ship? Okay, on Coruscant in the Jedi Temple we go. We meet a new jerk senator who's very critical of these Jedi, and she criticizes Vernestra about the Jedi's role in the universe. So they're setting up something there. Then Smilo and Osha, they're on that Sith planet, I forget the name of it, and they decide to go together to Brendok to get May. I think Smilo at this point asks Osha to join him, and she says no, but they will go together to get May. And then, while they leave, we get a cut to a cave, and creeping out of the cave is a hand, and well, roll it. All right, so that's it. That's all you get. Darth Plagueis the Wise. He's creeping. It's so random. I think it's so wrong. I don't think it jives with Legends material or anything, or even that novel. Let me know in the comments. I know it's a problem that Darth Plagueis is just creeping there. It just doesn't make any sense. And also, I guess Leslie Headland is basically saying Anakin isn't special. So Plagueis is basically creeping, and he learns how to create life by spying on May and Osha and Smilo Ren. And May and Osha, they're the bestest virgins of them all. They're the betterer chosen ones, right? Anything to knock down Luke Skywalker and anything to knock down Anakin. That's what modern day Lucasfilm is yeah, that's what they want to do. All right, back on Brendok, thank God. Smilo Ren fights Soul. And I got to say, this is actually a pretty good fight. Yeah, it's a good fight. It's a good fight. Smilo Ren throws swords at Soul at one point, and Soul repels them with like this force blast. So Soul is showing off what a powerful Jedi Master he is until he doesn't. Meanwhile, May is checking out her old bedroom, and then Osha checks out her old bedroom, and then they fight. They hate each other, and they're fighting to the death. And the fight, I wish I had a clip of this, but I'm lazy and I'm not going to give you one. But trust me, it's the worst fight. It could be the worst fight ever filmed in Disney Star Wars. It could be. Yeah, it's pretty terrible. Soul then defeats Smilo Ren, but before he kills him, May shows up and disarms him because she's awesome at the Force. She's better than Jedi Master Soul. That's it. And Smilo tells May to strike Soul down. But she says no. No, I've killed enough Jedi. No, she didn't say that part. She says no, he'll have to answer to the Jedi Council. Which doesn't make a lot of sense because I don't think the Jedi Council would treat May too well. Like what we're going to see at the end of this episode. So, like, they're not going to believe her necessarily at this point in the story. And May killed all the other Jedi, so why leave Soul alive? It doesn't really make a lot of sense. And then Soul, for some reason, he admits out loud without any context that he killed the Osha and May's mother Anastasia, but he never explains why. He just says, "Yes, I killed your mother." And all he needed to say was, "Listen, your mom turned into a gigantic bat out of hell, a smoke demon, some voodoo, dragon from beyond, and came at me, and I'm sorry. I had to protect myself." No, he never says that. He just says basically, I killed your mom, and Osha overhears this and gets mad conveniently. And not just a little mad. She goes full Sith mad. She was the hero when we started this story, right? Likeable. We liked her. She had a cute little robot. She liked people. Well, now she's just an evil Sith after all. She suddenly turns to the dark side, and she starts force choking Soul. So she was a Padawan that had to quit the order because she basically sucked, and now she's so powerful she can defeat Jedi Master Soul without a weapon. Force chokes him to death. Doesn't make any sense. But she's a virgin, right? So, hey, training, who needs it? Just like someone we know from a trilogy not too long ago. Yeah. Kind of like Rey Skywalker. There, I said it. And then, I don't like this part. She ignites her blue lightsaber, and we see the crystal bleed as the lightsaber is activated, and we see the blue sword become red. Hasbro's going to figure out a way to sell that little trick. All those sword companies will. They're going to have that at Galaxy's Edge, the color change sword on a fly, where you can change the beam on a fly. I hate that. I hate the whole crystal bleeding crap. I think you find your crystal, that's your crystal. I don't think your crystal can bleed. If I'm not mistaken, that's some Disney bullshit, right? Yeah, it's crap. And then meanwhile, Vernestra finally shows up, and it's revealed that Smilo Ren was Vernestra's Padawan. So all those marks on his back was from her whip. So she is an absolutely terrible master. You'd hate to be her student. She sucks. And so why is she in control of the Jedi Temple? Like, she's obviously got a lot of anger. What's Yoda? We'll see Yoda for a second. What's Yoda doing here with her? Like, it doesn't make any sense. All right, so remember Osha and May, they were fighting to the death in the bedroom. Well, now Osha and May, they meet at that tree where those butterflies were, and now They love each other again. They hug, they cry, they recite that stupid poem. And then they strike a dumb deal with Smilo Ren. And Osha agrees to be trained by Smilo if May gets her memory wiped so the Jedi can't get any information from her. The Jedi know she killed Jedi, so what's the whole point of that? Anyway, the Jedi do arrest May, and then we are immediately, the next scene is, we're back at Coruscant, and Vernestra interrogates May, and May can't remember much. She remembers episode 3. We all do. She remembers how bad the episode was, but she doesn't remember the details of the worst episode ever in history. So good for her, bad for us, because we do remember those details. So Vernestra then lies to the Senate and pins everything, all the death on Sol. Just one Jedi that's gone astray. Basically, Vernestra lies and ruins Sol's legacy. She's terrible. She's worse than the Sith. And then we cut to the next scene. Well, actually, it's Osha and Smilo Ren. They're on the beach. They're holding hands. They're looking at the beach. And then it cuts back to Vernestra. A door opens, and we see well, I'll just roll the clip.
Sorry to disturb you, Master. We need to talk.
All right, so basically, I hope next season starts where this season left off. I hope Vernestra tells Yoda we need to talk, and Master Yoda tells her to go F off, is what I'm hoping. Yeah, I just feel like, Darth Plagueis and Yoda, Lucasfilm is jangling them keys in front of us. Yeah, the show itself is garbage, and they're on the verge. I mean, they're on the verge next season to really ruining things. Really ruining Darth Plagueis, who had so much potential. I always thought when, is it The Last Jedi? I get these movies all mixed up. I always thought that, what the hell is his name? I don't even remember his name. What the hell is his name? I can't remember his name. What is his name? Snoke. Oh my God. Listen, I'm not complaining. I don't want to remember any of those people. But Snoke, I always thought Snoke was Darth Plagueis. I thought they should have went that direction, right? And even on the bridge when Kylo Ren is killing Han, and Kylo Ren tells Han that Snoke is wise. I was thinking, oh, okay, Darth Plagueis the Wise. They're teasing that Snoke is a cover name for Darth Plagueis, but no, because J.J. Abrams doesn't know anything about Star Wars. I'm not even sure Mr. Kasdan knows anything really about Star Wars, so they screwed that up. Anyway, so next season of The Acolyte, I hope they don't have it, but if they do, look out, because they're going to ruin Yoda and they're going to ruin Darth Plagueis the Wise. In the end, all the characters in this show, they're just terrible human beings. Sol had potential. In the end, he was an idiot. Just explain what happened to the Witch's Coven. All of this could have been avoided. Osha was good, and then she ended up bad after all. Wow. So dumb. So many plot contrivances, conveniences to get where we got in the end. And, yeah, I don't know. I can't recommend it at all. And apparently, this is all leading to Anakin not being the chosen one after all. I think it was May and Osha were the chosen ones. So the show sucks. Avoid it at all costs. I like to think that in another universe, maybe HBO owns Star Wars. I would love to live in that universe and watch HBO Star Wars. But in this universe, we just have crappy Disney Star Wars. So that's it. Let me know in the comments what you think about The Acolyte and how things are going to go in the future, I fear. And tell me, every way that this show is ruining the lore, because I can't keep them all straight. Let me know. Let's get a conversation going. Hey, everybody. Thank you for checking things out for a few minutes today. Next week is Wolverine and Deadpool. I'm excited. It's going to be great, right? We all know it's going to be great. It's just, how great is it going to be? And yes, I'm buying that popcorn bucket. No doubt about it. All right, I'll let you go. Thanks for stopping by. Drop a comment. I'll see you soon. And as always, I will see you on the new.